What's up guys, this is RG giving you another high definition broadcast. I wanted to show you guys just the gear score that you're going to get from augmenting say one item to UR from SSR, and how you would do that is going into here and Reforge. I guess what I meant to say was reforging from SSR to UR, and you augment it all the way up to like around level 60. So let's go ahead and check my gear score now. It's 90,938, so 90k, about 91k. I'm going to be augmenting probably the Nyx, and then I might augment this armor as well, just because I need some extra defense and magic defense as a cleric. So let's go ahead and augment this. Reforge this and then augment it. So you can go in here and augment and then back to Reforge, and I need 4 of these Casaspasas. So let's go ahead to my gear locker, retrieve those Casaspasas. And it's hard to get the dark ones for me actually. I've had a lot of trouble getting a bunch of dark ones, but I have 6 here, and then I have a bunch of the SSRs. So I'll get a couple eggs for later, just in case I need some more. Looks like I'm full up, so let's go back into my gear, my cell gear, and I have a bunch of augment materials here that I can plus into my Nyx now. So let's just go ahead and do that, or I can put it into my armor. Probably put it into the armor. So we're gonna select the base gear straight into the armor, and as you can see I have a lot of augment materials. This is after the super augment, so that's why I have so much mats, and I've been doing some augment quests as well. So this is a plus 72. We'll just put all of this stuff in there. I like putting it into armors because you know that you need both of those stats. A lot of times you put it into weapons, the plus gears, and you'll, as a mage, you don't really need both of the plus attack and plus magic attack. So physical attack and magic attack, you just need the magic attack. So I'm just gonna put all the pluses into an armor because I need defense and magic defense, and this is an armor that's actually you know, equal or close to equal in defense and magic defense. So that's why I'm doing that. So let's go ahead and go back to my gear locker and grab those Casaspasas, and we'll be able to reforge it from there. So grab the purples. Alright, let's see if I can grab these now. I think I did 8, right? So okay, yeah, cool. So let's go back into the Reforge, and my Nyx is ready to reforge. Now, one thing that you want to do before you reforge is make sure your gear is actually able to reforge back to a decent amount of stats, because right when you reforge it, it's not going to have that 2287 on the you know, magic attack and or magic defense and magic attack. So it's not going to be at the same stat level. It'll go straight down. So you really want to make sure that your gear locker is full of reforged materials, as mine is. So you want to just make sure about that. Let's see here. So one thing you want to do most of the time when you reforge is reforge like armor mats into armor, helms into helms, and weapons into weapons. But for like monsters, you can just use those SR ones, the SR monster lineaments. However, if you you actually are using those monster lineaments, you probably want to use them on like a lower level item because they actually increase the skill, because they're considered monsters. So they'll increase the skill percent chance that the skill will go up for the item. In this case, I was thinking about doing the Nyx first, but now I'm actually kind of reconsidering, and I might do the armor first because I have so many armors, and I don't know how much it's gonna take to get them up to 60. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the armor instead. So I'll do that. So we go ahead and let's go ahead and reforge this armor first. And I need one of the yellow ones. So let's go back into the gear locker, retrieve item from gear locker, go to the yellow, grab one of these, and then we'll reforge it. So go to reforge, and again, the defense 793. Okay, it's going from let's see, gear. It's going from 2174 all the way down to that. Let's see, reforge 793 and magic defense 798. So let's go ahead and reforge it. Alright, there it is, reforged into nice shiny armor, and then goes straight into augment. And usually what I like to do is I'll take my highest level mats and put them in there, the SSR armors, but it doesn't look like I actually have any SSR armors. It's all weapons and helms. So let's go back up to the gold ones, the SRs, and let's start it off. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's going already to 17,778. I think it was like 23, around 21 or 2300 that it started off at. So let's go. This is 5. Alright, successfully done that. Next ones. And I sorted it by rarity low so that all of the armors I can see there how many actually I have. Alright, so it's getting 2 sets of armor is getting back to the stat range that I kind of wanted, or started at. And I guess it's around 3 where you'll get actually back to the stats that you wanted. Yeah, okay, so around 3 full SR armors into it, it'll get back to what gear score you were currently at. So there it is, like 9100 or 91,000 is what I was at. So let's keep going, and it's at plus level 42 right now. So just hold click that, augment, and you can go back into that just like that, and then grab some more armors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, augment that. Success. And what you're actually looking for is great success. If you guys great success, I think it like I don't know exactly how much it the EXP is increased, but it like almost, I think it's like almost double. But if you guys know, tell me in the comments below how much actually increased, like difference between success and great success. So let's go ahead and put that in. Also, you can see that my physical damage down XL is actually level 4. So you can we can actually start putting this Limamins in here, and it'll increase that hopefully to 5. But you'll see exactly what I mean. So let's go ahead and start off with the skill Limamins now, because I only have 1 armor here, and depending on how many skill or not skill Limamins, sorry, EXP Limamins are in there is depending on how much skill up chance it is. So this is 1% chance per one of these SRs. So it's actually pretty good to just put these EXP Limamins inside, and you can see the skill up chance now went up to 5% right here. So the EXP ones will actually boost skill chance just because they're monsters. So let's just keep augmenting because I need EXP with this. And like we're just praying for the actual skill to go up with a 5% chance with all these regular EXP Limamins. It's actually good because I'm boosting EXP and I have a 5% chance to get the physical damage down XL. But I will use skill Limamins later, even if it is at max level, just to get the skill up, because that's really what skill Limamins are for. So just augmenting it over and over again, and hoping that the skill up chance will proc for the 5%, but not really, you know, expecting it to proc, but you know, I'll be happy if it does proc. And the level is going up to 70, by the way. So just keep on going. Not expecting the skill to go up, but hoping it does. And uh, I'm doing this because this is probably one of the only armors that I have level 4 skill on. Most of my armors, or most of my other stuff, has um, skill level 5. Uh, and using these regular EXP limit is really good on this type of gear. And it'll be good to achieve the goal this way. Alright, so now that I'm on my last 5 set, okay, cool, great success, awesome. So that means that the EXP went up. As you guys can see, it went higher than it was expected to go. So that was cool. One good, great success there. And now that I only have 2 of these guys left, it would be like kind of not great to put, say, 2 of these guys and 3 of the skill elements, because it would be a waste of skill elements. Instead of 32%, I can switch these 2 EXP elements out and give myself a 50% chance. And since I have a bunch of these SR ones, I just want to use the SR ones for now, even though I could in theory just use no SR ones and just use all SSR ones, and it'll for sure guaranteed make my skill go all the way up, and then it'll be like 100% there. So let's see, I'll go ahead and change this back to the regular skill SRs. So because I want to clear my inventory of these, I don't really need all these skills. And a 50% chance, it's most of the time like gonna do it like first 3 tries you'll have it, but you know, you could get unlucky and not get them at all, because it is 50% chance, and you could roll, you know, a lot of missed chances on that. So leveling it up, and this is actually cool for me because it's actually giving me a chance to clear my inventory, as well as giving me XP. It doesn't give a huge amount of XP, but it's giving XP while the skill up chance is going. So first 3, and it's supposed to be 50%, but first 3 are all fails. Sometimes this happens, even if you're having like 80% chance, it'll still not go. But I'm pretty sure like in 5 or 6 I should have it, even, but it's really unlucky right now. So just going there, and also I have those super rares. Okay, there you go. So 5. It was, now you want to stop using the skill elements at all costs. Don't want to use any skill elements on something that's not going up at all. So go ahead and put your EXPs back in, and since I don't have any helmets that I'm going to be using, I can put these in, and I'll use my last armor. So 66 is a good place to have it, but I'm just going to show you the gear score difference between a full max item. So I'm just going to max it up all the way. So we'll see what kind of gear score we can get when we max something up all the way. I'm just going to use up all these little teeny tiny things, and all the silver SRs, so I don't have to have them in my inventory anymore, and I'm gonna need that space. So just using up all this stuff that I don't need. And we will be getting up there to 70 soon. I'm gonna need all those weapon ones, but I'll go ahead and put all these armors in there. I mean the helmet ones. And I have a high confidence that we will get to, okay, great success, even better. So that went to 69. Now it should only be I'm moving later. That's my dad telling me I need to move some stuff from the office. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so that's maxed out. The one thing that you want to do is not use extra stuff on something that's going to be maxed. So as you can see, I took off 2 helmets. See if I can do it with just those 3. Yeah, I need 3 to make it max. So taking off this 1 helmet will not allow me to go all the way to max, but putting it back in that's just enough to make it go max. So go ahead and do that. You do not want a great success on this, because then you'll proc a great success and it doesn't really matter. But alright, so let's go ahead and check my gear score now. So it upped by around 2.1k. So I'm at 93,160, and I still have a Nix here that I can upgrade, and I still have you know, 5 more gear here, cost. By the way, you want to make sure you allocate your cost correctly so that you can use the actual UR item. So you don't just upgrade a UR item and then you can't even use it. You know, you have to make sure that you have the cost first. So you gotta kind of plan it out a little bit. So one thing you also want to do is when you're reforging, you want to make sure you have enough to kind of get it to a good amount of level. And at this point, this Nix, I don't think is going to be able to get up to a level where I'm comfortable having it there. But if you look in my gear, I can actually put some points into here, this weapon, and it'll go to 26. And I am going to go priest, so I can actually use this. So like, let's say I need 2 points into here, right? And I have 2 gear remaining cost. So I'm just gonna allot the points into weapon plus 2, and then let's go ahead and okay that. Yes, that's fine, because if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't have the 26 cost to upgrade the UR. And then we can upgrade this as well. So again, it's starting, my gear score is starting at 93,160, and we're going to reforge this into a let's see, into 979. So let's go ahead and get this started. I think I saw that I needed a couple of these yellows, and I think I needed 2 of these, right? So let's go ahead and check this out. Alright, so also something that you might want to look out for is this right here. Okay. These yellows right here, this is a +2 top, right? For the magic attack. So just look kind of like at your items, and if you have a +2 top that's going to reforge into your item, you want to make sure that the item that you're reforging is like a desirable top for you, meaning that like if you reforge it in there, you're not going to get a stat that you don't need. So the gear that I'm looking for, attack. So you want to get out all those pluses kind of and make sure that you're getting the right ones that you want. So you don't want any of those attacks, so let's store that back in. Any of these pluses that you see that you don't know what they are, you want to store those back in. So let's see. Okay, yeah, well, I think that was the way around, but my point is still valid. You just don't want to, you want to make sure that you don't have any of those pluses there. So these are all good. I think actually what I was supposed to look for was the egg. So let's look real quick for that egg that I was +2ing into there. So this is the one. So this is the bottom, perfect. So that means that the magic attack is gonna go up. So let's go in here, reforge. That's going in. So like keep an eye on the plus in here. It's supposed to go to 989. So reforge this. Alright, now it looks like a cool little compass there. And as you can see, the +2 went right into the magic attack. So that's really good. Now I have more magic attack for my heals, and I was at 93,100 going back into the augment for this. And let's go ahead and start it off with the golds. Alright, augment this. Maximum level, yes, the gear skill is maximum level, it's just telling you that. Success, you guys know all this part already. So just augmenting it all the way up. As you can see, the weapons are making the success a little higher for the level. Success going all the way up. Alright, now keep in mind that you want to always look for what the plus ones are, and it's a bottom, so that's perfect. It's going to go back into my magic attack. And I know that I have some SSR weapons down there. So I have 1, 2, and then the SSR weapons here. 1, 2, 3. Boom. That's gonna go all the way up to 57. The SSR weapons are really, really good for augmenting like this. Any SSR materials like that. So boom, got up to 57 already. And now I'm just gonna start using armor, the headpieces, because I don't need any headpiece. At the moment, I have like all my headpieces maxed, and I actually put a little bit extra into gear score for headpiece, which is a mistake on my part. So let's just keep going with this. And anytime you have like say 4 slots like that, you want to look for something that you can put back in that's going to be a high XP. So just look around, see if you can get anything from that's EXP. Like right here, I have a weapon here that it's a silver, but if it's going to go into great success, you want it to be like full. So this is why anytime you have an SSR in there, you want to have the items full of AXP, because then if it goes great success, it's going to boost it by just that much more. So hopefully this goes into great success. No, great success, but that's just fine. And you can see that the actual gear has just a little bit more to get to 61. So we'll just put 1 in there, and then it'll go into 61. And then I will be pretty much a lot more buff for that reason. So it'll go to 61. So let me just go ahead and show you like the gear score difference between for one level, like 60 to 61. So let's go to my gear score, 94695. So almost like a 5k gear score difference between having like 2 URs and 2 SSRs. So back into gear, go ahead and back into augment, and just real quick, 94695, and difference between level 60 to 61. $94768. So you know, roughly an 80 gear score. So pretty cool to have those super augments come up and being able to do them that way. I expect to have 2 more URs by the end of tomorrow. So, or maybe tomorrow or the next day, because this one I'm gonna UR this, and then I'm gonna UR my Nyx. But I need I think 5 of these 5 points for this one. So yes, so I need to get 2 more levels, 3 more levels, so that I can do that. So 3 more levels, and then I'll be able to get that armor on, and I expect to have like around that what do you call 100k gear score by the end of either tomorrow or the next day, just because I'll be doing a bunch of augment quests and a bunch of the super augment quests. Tonight at 11 Eastern, will be the next super augment, then tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, and then another one at 11 p.m. Eastern again. So, I hope that helped you guys out and explained some of the super augment stuff with also URs and gear score issues. And I hope to see you guys next time. Definitely go ahead and like the video if it helped you out, or dislike it if it didn't help you out. Also, subscribe and check out my channel. It would be very much appreciated. And keep on commenting. Tell me what you guys want on the next video, and I'll try to explain it the best I can, as well as give you some good info on the game as I'm going. As always, thank you for watching, and take it easy. Peace.